Hey YouTube, this is Tom at TM Aquatics, and I hope everyone's having a great day. Now, a few weeks ago, Ryan from Lucky Schmuck's Fish Cave reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in collecting some eggs from these Dwarf Neon Rainbow Fish, also known as the Pracox Rainbow, for an upcoming project that he's going to be working on. Of course, I'm more than happy to help out, and will do my best to make sure Ryan has a successful project. Now, Ryan, I've placed 5 spawning mops in this tank, and as you know, most people would normally float those spawning mops, but because I keep plecos and I have so much current in this tank, I found that it works best if I weight them down and hold them in place with some rocks. Now, I've placed these in some key areas where I've seen these rainbow fish spawning, and as you know, we gave it a test run and we had a pretty successful test. Let's go ahead and check that out, and I hope you have the same results that I did. Now, before I send Ryan some spawning mops, I wanted to test this out to make sure we are getting some fertilized eggs out of those mops. And I went ahead and collected a couple of mops after a week and dropped them in this 10-gallon tank. And to my surprise, we did get a pretty nice hatch out of those 2 mops. Originally, I ended up with, I think, about 50 to 60 fry hatched from those 2 mops, and about 20 or so perished within the first 24 to 48 hours. I suspect that it might have been the water temperature that did them in. I only had one of these preset heaters that I could put in this 10-gallon aquarium, and this maintains a water temperature of 78 degrees. Gary Lang, who's the go-to rainbow fish expert, recommends that you hatch these out at 82 degrees for optimum hatch rate and survival rate. So I was 4 degrees under that, but nevertheless we still ended up with quite a few fry. Now, these have been hatched for a couple of weeks now. They're growing and doing well, and they've probably doubled in size at least since they've hatched. I counted roughly 30 rainbow fish eggs in here, or rainbow fish fry in here, so we still have quite a few fry, and you know, I'm pretty pleased. So what I'm feeding them is 5 to 50 size micron golden pearls, and then I also have 50 to 100 micron golden pearls. The tank itself is only about half full. I have a very small airflow through that air line. Again, it's at 78 degrees. I did drop in some guppy grass to kind of suck up a little bit of nitrate. Just a cheap DIY clamp light with an LED bulb on there. And I've been doing 50% water changes, or roughly 50% water changes daily on this tank. But so far they seem to be doing good. What I'll probably do in the next few days, maybe this weekend, is fill this tank up a little bit more. I have to move it though. It's not in a place where I really want to keep it, but we'll probably fill this up and drop in a pre-seeded sponge filter for some proper filtration. I did drop in a few snails in here as well to kind of help clean up some of those uneaten golden pearls, but these guys seem to be doing pretty good. So Ryan, I hope the sponge, or the spawning mops that I send you, are loaded with rainbow fish, and I hope you get a really good successful hatch rate, and I wish you well and luck on your project. But we're going to have to get these things out, get these mops bagged up, and get these things shipped to Ryan. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to go through and pick all the eggs off these and try and consolidate all the eggs onto a single mop or a couple of strands of yarn, but I might just take the mops, throw them all in a couple bags of water, throw a little bit of antifungal, antibacterial medication in there, and ship them off. But we need to get these things bagged up. We need to get these things to the post office.
Hey, what's up, Tom? I want to thank you so much for sending these rainbow fish eggs my way. I've been wanting to do a breeding project for a while, and dwarf rainbows have caught my eye. So when I saw you had some and I reached out, you know, I really appreciate you willing to ship some, you know, my way and hooking me up big time. So thank you for that. And already giving me some tips as well in terms of, you know, how they're doing best and temperature and different foods. So setting me up for success. So thank you very much. I'm looking forward to this and hopefully some more, you know, collabs in the future.